Beverly Hills, 90,210 cast praise Shannen Doherty for being amazing example in cancer fight. Shannen Doherty died July 13 after a battle with cancer. Months after Shannen Doherty's death, the Beverly Hills, 90,210 cast is praising their late co-star for being an amazing example during her cancer fight. During a 90s Con panel on Saturday, Brian Austin Green, Gabrielle Carteris, Jennie Garth, and Ian Ziering spoke highly of Doherty and her incredibly brave approach. She's, to me, an amazing example for everyone of how she put her own challenges and her own health things aside and really wanted to share with everyone the experience of all of it. And it was incredibly brave, Green said, per People magazine. Going through something as difficult as that and being open to being completely transparent and sharing with everyone is brave. I have a friend right now who is really sick with cancer, and she said that Shannen really inspired her, Carteris said. I think that her legacy is truly making a difference for those who are struggling to know that there's hope. Shannen died July 13 after battling cancer for years. It is with a heavy heart that I confirm the passing of actress Shannen Doherty. On Saturday, July 13, she lost her battle with cancer after many years of fighting the disease. The devoted daughter, sister, aunt, and friend was surrounded by her loved ones as well as her dog, Bowie, her publicist Leslie Sloan said in a statement. The family asks for their privacy at this time so they can grieve in peace. Doherty was originally diagnosed with breast cancer in 2015. At the time, it had spread to her lymph nodes. By 2017, she was in remission, but the cancer returned in 2020. In November, Doherty shared that her cancer had metastasized and spread to her brain and bones. Earlier this year, the Beverly Hills 90,210 alum opened up about the importance of giving up certain dreams and possessions to provide an easier transition for her loved ones as she continued to undergo treatment for stage 4 breast cancer. My priority at the moment is my mom, she said during an episode of her podcast in April. I know it's going to be hard on her if I pass away before her. Because it's going to be so hard on her. I want other things to be a lot easier. I don't want her to have a bunch of stuff to deal with. I don't want her to have 4 storage units filled with furniture. None of us really need all the stuff that we have, and we could all do with a little bit of downsizing and not become a hoarder, which I was doing with all my furniture. During an episode of the Let's Be Clear with Shannen Doherty podcast last month, Doherty's mother, Rosa Doherty, announced she would be taking over her daughter's podcast. I am now going to be doing my best to try to continue this for her because that's what we discussed that she wanted me to do, Rosa said during the AUG 15 episode. And, of course, I'm not her. I could never be her. I'm not as well-spoken as she was, she continued. But I'm here for all of you. And I hope you're all here for me. This podcast meant so much to Shannen because it allowed her to tell her story and tell her truth. And over the years, there's been so many stories and untruths and things mixed up that it was just finally, she says, I want to do this. And I have so many people that have followed me over the years and have supported me. And I just want to give them the opportunity to hear what my life really is. And that was part of the reason for this podcast, she said. And it meant so much to me because I got to watch her do this when it was so special for her and needed. It helped her so much in everything that she was going through.